Good morning. Okay, that deep in cup number one. I'm going to do a little general reading. Again, I apologize. I haven't done one in a while. So here we go. And I've got several decks here. I've got this, my usual go-tos, but I've also got the Sensual Tarot and the Akashic Tarot, which this one is pretty cool. I mean, they're really pretty cards. But they have different meanings, so. And yes, it has to do with those Akashic records. So let's, general energy for today. Anybody who might be watching or might happen to stumble upon it might be a message for you. Nothing's jumping. So we are going to choose, how about you? And how about you? And at the bottom is the star. Okay. So, oh no, this way. I'm gonna put these out here. And put that right there. Because that's it is Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. I love this time of year simply because I tend to be more so in gratitude. And no, we shouldn't be in gratitude only one time of year or in one season, but 'tis the season to be in gratitude. I like Thanksgiving much more than Christmas. Christmas seems a lot greedy. Seems very greedy to me. Anyway, so here we go. General reading for today. Anyone who might scroll past, you just want to come out, don't you? Okay. And we'll elaborate on this that's going on. Looks like we are in a transition of sorts. I'd like to have one more. How about you, since you're sticking up? Okay. And we have the Devil. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Missy here, which gives us a double one. At the bottom of that deck, we had the Star. How do I get all these in the frame? I don't. Okay. Now I'm gonna just pick two from the Sensual deck. Okay, and there they are. And we get, oh, I can't read that far away, sorry. Acolyte of Cups. So it's like an ace, a beginning. And then we get the Lover's card. So I use these kind of as clarifiers. Oh, and at the bottom of the deck is the Acolyte of Wands. Okay. And that looks like a knight. Now I'm only going to take one of these. And I will have to read the book because I do not know all these. That's too many. Oopsie. Okay, I got two. And I've got the One of Scrolls, which the message is on track. And the King of Forces. And I'm going to stick these over here. And I've used this deck a few times for myself, and this comes up a lot. Will, Wisdom, and Mind. And it's the 3 points of the Trisketel, Triquetra, whatever you want to call it. But we'll get into that whenever. Okay. Okay, the first two cards up are the High Priestess and the Hanged Man. And then we have the Death card, or it can be a Scorpio. We have the Five of Swords, and we have the Devil card, which can be the Devil. That is Capricorn, I believe. And then at the bottom of this deck, we have the Star card, which can be an Aquarius. So there we go there. And then we've got the Acolyte of Cups and the Lovers. And I'm going to read this part, and then I'll get into these over here, these the Akashic cards. Okay. There is a transition. It feels like whoever this resonates with is in a transition of sorts. And these cards may be people, or they can just be the situation. This transition is going to be something that you're not going to go back from, because that's what the Devil, or excuse me, the Death card is. It's something that's going on, and we make a decision, and you can't really go back from it. It's like you move out of one home into another. That home that you moved out of usually isn't an option to go back to. Okay, that kind of thing. It's not what it's about, but because I don't see anything else here about a home. So, the High Priestess we actually got twice. She's on the bottom of this deck. And she is all about intuition, using our gut feelings, knowing that we know, but sometimes we ignore what we know. And you're really going to have to, whoever this resonates with, navigate through this, because we also have the Star card, which can be an Aquarius, but it's also about navigation. And going hand in hand with the two High Priestesses and the Star card, you're going to have to use your intuition heavily to navigate through this. Trust your gut. Whatever you do, trust your gut. The Five of Swords is kind of like a windfall right now. And excuse me, it might have to do with this Death card and the Devil card. And with the Devil card at play here, the Devil is all about addictions. It can be excuse me. Sorry. It can be a person, a person who might be a Capricorn, but right now it feels more like limiting ourselves, letting things tie us down. People, I'm focusing on the chain that holds the peoples, that's around their neck to tie them here. And that's what it feels about, like, shoot, that is what it feels about right now, is not letting yourself get tied to a situation that you really need to be out of. With this windfall, we need to look at things from a different perspective. This is gaining spoils of war that you didn't have to fight. Stuff just falling in your lap. It could be an inheritance. I mean, I don't know. The other two cards that I pulled, kind of like clarifiers for these two. We've got the Acolyte of Cups, which that is a new beginning. So it goes along with the transition with the Death card here, that it's a transition, a new beginning, and it with the sun here and the offer of it's going to be something that you're happy about. Then we have the Lovers on the Hanged Man, and it may indicate that you need to make the decision. Look, this is almost feeling like a Two of Swords, like there's a decision that has to be made. And the reason I say that is because in this card, there are 2 cups. One is spilled and one is standing. And I apologize, they're called sensual cards for a reason. Because whenever we make the decision to change things, we're always leaving something behind. And we have to figure out if this is really what we want. Are the losses worth it? Because you can't go back. So make the decision if the losses are worth it or not. Now, with these 2 cards, and this is a really good card too, it's about transition, I think. Let's see, this one was first, the King of Forces. So I'll look that one up. And these are weird. Oops. Okay, the King of Forces. And this indicates a presence of a man who has powerful and positive energy. And as you can see, he's alone here with these animals. And, you know, it takes some strength to be friendly to animals and stuff, especially if you're out in the woods. And he doesn't look like he's on a farm or anything where they're his, but yet they're there with him. And it's looks like a deer or an elk and a wolf and a rabbit. So for a wolf to be in the presence of these 2 other animals, that's almost like a, God, I don't want to say Dr. Dolittle thing, but it's almost like such peace that they don't even want to attack. They're in a peace mode. He comes with good intentions, gentleness, honesty, and honesty resonate from him. And it almost feels like the Strength card, the gentle strength, as opposed to brute force. His energy is coming into your life soon. He could bring support for a special project or work issue. So, and whether you're male or female, this could also be a female too. The book is just describing it that way. And there is a little, almost like a meditation that goes with these cards. And this one is to close your eyes and sense the King of Forces by your side. So this is somebody who's going to really help you. Feel the universal beauty and power that move within you, through you, and around you. Feel how gentle the force and wisdom are. He will rule the forces. And how will you rule the forces and allow them to serve you? There is a sense of balance here too, with, you know, like I said, with the gentleness as opposed to brute force. Okay, now we got to do the and with this card being on track, it's a 1, so it's also a new beginning. Going along with this, it's kind of like an ace, but it's to indicate that we are where we're supposed to be at the moment. Okay, on track. Though travel or a move can be indicated by this card, the meaning is often about your choices and directions. You may have been ambivalent about taking a certain track in your life with regard to a project, relationship, or career, or even a location, like moving somewhere. But now's the time to decide. I missed a word. Even if you're not quite assured as you'd like to be, you know, making changes is kind of scary to me. I'm a creature that I don't like change unless I want the change. And once I make the decision to change, I'm all about it. So there's a direction that compels you. So get on the train. I mean, you can't move anywhere unless you get, like winning the lottery. You can't win unless you buy a ticket. So it's that kind of a thing. Make the decision to jump on board and make the transition. And then the mantra meditation is take a deep breath and say, I'm back on track. I feel the clarity of that direction, and let go of, and let that energy fill me. As the state of readiness moves through you, sense just one simple action that will realign you with your purpose. So there you have it. This is almost like the Fool card, you know, take a chance, take a leap of faith. And it could be about a relationship since the Lover's card is here, but most likely it'll be different with everyone. It might be a career change, just like the card said. Could be a career change, could be a move to a different area, not just a different home or a different job, or, you know, a career path, whatever. So use your intuition, and you'll navigate through this just fine. It's a lot of positive things here. All right, well, have a good day. It's beautiful, sunshiny out there. But above all, enjoy the journey. Blessed be.